everyone, Assalamu alaikum. In this video we will add the death and hit animations. For that I have just added some animations. So hit and death, first of all we will select both rig and we will make it humanoid because our character was humanoid. Also for the hit animation I will go to animation and I will go to the bake into pose original, and then for the Y we will use the original as well. Also for the death we will do the bake into pose original and Y original and apply. And now if we just select it and Control D, this will be the death, and then the other was hit. Okay, now we'll go to animator and you can see that we have the movement in the animator, so we'll add these two animations here. So we'll go to commando and let's add the hit animation here, and also we have the death. So now we will just create parameter, and whenever you will use the photon you must use the bool or float or int, but don't use trigger, it will create issues. So we'll use the bool and we can name it hit, and then we will create another bool and we can name it dead. And now we can create a transition from movement to hit, and we can select the hit here and we'll uncheck the has exit time. From the hit we will move back to the movement and we will keep has exit time. From the movement we will create a transition to death, and if we become dead then this will be true, and from the death we will move back and we will go to instant and we will create dead false, and also for this we will make it instant. Okay, so yeah, that's great. So now we will go to the script, and first of all we will just add some bool variables in the script, and I will just go to the damage amount and we can create a public bool is dead, and I'll make it false initially, so it is false, and then we will create the same variable in the player movement script. Okay, and inside the player movement script we have this movement, and we will say that if is dead is equal to false, then only we can run this update function. So fix update function, and similarly if we go here we'll repeat the same. If is dead equal to false, then only we can run this function. Okay, where we have the jump. Now we can go back to the weapon changer script, and where we are actually clicking here, we should add hand is dead equal to false, and definitely we will use thing here for the right mouse click. Okay, that's great. And now what we can do is that we can actually okay, so now we will come here inside this gun damage function inside the display color, and we can just copy this line of code if get component name script, and indeed we can actually copy this line of code, and then inside this function we will create another if statement. Okay, and for this if statement we will just say that if fill amount is greater than 0.1 f, then only we want to run this function. Okay, so we will run this function only when we have the health, we have the remaining health, so it is very important. Okay, so now what we can do, so I will just make it in one line so that we can understand this in a proper way. Also I will make it like this, and now we can just say that this dot this dot game object get component, we want to get the component animator, and then we want to get the set bool animator dot set bool, and we want to set the bool hit true, because we want to hit when we will hit and the gun damage will happen, then we want to make it true, so the animation hit will be true. And then definitely if we go here, you can see that this is the if statement, so we'll create an else statement as well. And in the else statement we will simply copy this line of code and we'll paste here, don't need if, we only need the name object dot like this, and we'll make it 0. The fill amount is equal to 0. Okay, so when it will become 0 amount, then we will actually not play the hit animation. Okay, so now what we will play here, definitely we will play the dead animation. So this dot get component, and we will get the animator, and then from the animator we will get the set bool, and we will get the dead bool variable, and we'll make it true like this. Okay, also here we will get this dot game object dot get component, and we will get the player movement from the player controller, and then we will get the isDead variable, and we will make it true because we are now isDead. And similarly we will get this dot get component dot game object dot get component, and then we will get the weapon changer component, and then inside that we will get isDead, and we'll make it true again. Okay, so that's great. One more important thing is that inside the update function we can just after this if statement we can say that if, because we are making the active, so we should hit active, and we should make hit again false after some time. So we'll just go to get component animator, and here okay, and then we will get the bool value, and which is actually hit, and we want to make it's true. If it is true, then make it false. So for that we will just start a coroutine for some time, and then we can make it name of the coroutine, so that is recover. So I will just copy this, and we can go here for in the last, and actually I have created this, so we can uncheck this recover coroutine. Okay, I think that's it, and we can just test it out. So I will build the game and let's check it out. Okay, so let's enter to the game, and you can see that if we a red dot is important, so yeah, I think we have to make the red dot very visible. So you can see that he is playing the hit animation, and when the health will be 0, you can see that he is dead. Yeah, that's great, it's working, and now in the next video we'll move further. Goodbye.